Okay, so we're loading out concrete.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Previously, really appreciate Isaiah's help. And well, we got a new customer that we're hauling some manure for. Yeah, that worked out slick. He really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Isaiah enjoyed it. It worked out. We got a bunch of manure moved, both trucks. I don't think either of them drained out. The sawdust was just sitting in. So I probably got to start the pump on both of them. But we got to take probably both manure trailers off. Yeah, it's full of sawdust in both of them still. So I'll start them up, turn the pump on for a second. My whole tanker, it did its thing. I definitely enjoy running this setup a whole lot more. And Isaiah did say he was surprised at how it was way better than he thought it was going to be running this setup as far as the Mac. So I said it just rides nice. But we got to throw the dump trailer back on. It just so happens that work came up the night before. Got it figured out that morning, made it happen, and we completed it. So we ran 10 hours, both trucks yesterday, which was, yeah. I'd really like some more work locally like that. I do really enjoy doing the drag line, but it is 3 hours of commute. Yesterday was 40 minutes total, 20 minutes each way. So we'll swap trucks around, put the dump trailer on, because we got to start cleaning up this mess that we made when we tore down this barn. And I'll show you, there's the concrete of the floor. A bunch of people always said, oh, you got a nice pad, you can rebuild on it. It's junk. Like, that's the nicest piece right there. We got a pad. Yes, we got a pad. We can put some gravel over it or something, finish it out. We got to see exactly what I want to do, but we got this where we can do some digging through and probably burn some more wood. Otherwise it's fill. And we got all our concrete pieces that we got to pick up and put over the embankment. So that is the plan for today. Make some things happen. Corn's jumping. No smoke this today. We were supposed to get a 1/2 inch of rain to 3/4 of an inch of rain today. It sprinkled a little bit, and that was it this morning. That's honest. I don't get how they can be that far wrong. I get it, scattered storms and everything else, but yeah. So alrighty, let me get these started up. We do have something to go on the 46. Probably do that as these drain out, and that will be a quick thing. So as we all know, 4640, I got light kit upgrade. Really appreciate it. You guys. Some of you fans are absolutely amazing. I love it. We were missing one bezel, I don't know. And we ordered it the other day when we were having the freak out on John Deere's page. Still annoys me. It is hot in here. Big enough box though. Bam, we got it. They're a lot softer when they're new, when they haven't sat out in the weather. So I'm gonna back the 46 over. I just got it started up. It's been sitting in the driveway. And we're gonna put that on, and we're gonna put the last work light, and then that will be complete for right now. Yeah, Allstate Ag Parts got it through them. It is really hot in here. So the 112, we still need to throw a new stator in it or whatnot. We got to get that figured out. That's on my. I have a huge list. It's just what we can get done in the day and what's a priority. Sometimes the priority doesn't seem like a priority or what we're doing. It depends what we have. Availability. It's the little things. So we got the bezel on. We got the light in. We actually drill a hole because it was all rusted from sitting open. and we couldn't get the wire piece. So now it's working. Those are definitely softer than those, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing as far as the rubber. So that was really hard to get everything lined up. That kind of slid together, so we'll see if it stays together or what happens. But 4640 got all the lights around now that it needs for at the moment. Some point I'd love to do LED mark or blinkers and tail lights. Like the 7520 has the tail lights, they're the same, and they work pretty good. But alrighty, let me get this out of the way. We're gonna work on trucks, and hopefully it doesn't rain. I guess north of us is getting hammered. Well, we will see. We still got to do tops in here. We got to figure out some measurements on that for manholes. Yeah, not too much solids, less than what we started with yesterday, so that's good. Probably flush it out before this truck goes back to full-time spreading. As you can look at the roof, it's got water on it. That thing's got to get out of the way. We might get rained on here. Might be light, but gonna drop this trailer. This trailer needs 2 air can lines, and we got to put 90s where we replaced. Going off that sharp corner, that axle would come up and hit on it, and so they're both pinched off right now. Isaiah backed it off. He did mechanic things yesterday. He put belts on this with very little help from me, and he did the brakes where so we could keep running. That's the thing. So somebody wrote, why don't you, I find it really dumb that you want 2 trucks and you're only 1 person. Well, technically we got 3 that run, 1 that is going to be our long distance thing. And they said, why don't you just get a super liner and run it like that? Well, okay, so big motor and a super liner for an actual nice one, 20, 30, 40 grand easily. And then you don't know what you have it, and if you got a cat in it or something like that. Yes, the E7s. This truck, for what we put into it, has made us back all its money and a lot more. So that is why this truck is running, and it's a tough unit. If I had a really nice superliner or something like that, I would not want to take it off-road. Just like the Kenworth, I don't want to take that off-road once it's done. The engine kit's supposed to be here any day. They're gonna get it back together. Somebody said you're gonna be 25,000 into it. No, it's a Cummins, not a Cat. Granted, Andy Horgan, I don't know if he's talked about it at all. We're gonna compare what my engine costed against what Jared's engine costed to build. Jared's gonna rebuild his. Andy said I should rebuild mine. I said I don't want that. I don't want that stress on me. So, alrighty, giving you guys a little rundown of rambling. Yeah, Mother Nature's here. I might sit in the Bobcat, and I'm gonna back this out of the way, but we might pull out any wood as this storm goes by. But it's definitely here. Dang it, that didn't last long. "20 minutes, probably be nice out again." Yeah. Oh yeah, the sun's over there. And just like that, sun's back out. Alrighty, I'm gonna dig around with it. We're gonna move some stuff, get it cleaned up so that we can burn what's left of wood, and then we can start loading stuff out. Look who's all wet. Okay, so we sorted out some metal. We got a pile of wood there. We got mostly just dirt and rock and ash, and I cleaned up right there. Hopefully there's no nails there, because we're gonna put the dump trailer on back in there. What I gotta do is load the concrete first and the brick. I'll get that down there and get that out of the way so that we can fill against it. All right, am I doing that right? I don't even know. Nico's down here wandering around. You smell anything good? Yesterday was bored and hot. Today he's wet, and I think he's bored, but he is wandering around, which is kind of weird in the middle. We'll go switch. It's rained 3 times since the last rain. Just randomly rains and then it's done. So we'll go switch the dump trailer onto the Mack. Get it back down in here and go from there. Okay, so we're loading out concrete, brick, rock, whatever we got. So we got this pile left down here, and then we got a little bit up right there and right there. Loaded into the dump trailer. This will reach over the dump trailer, and it's actually pretty good. So just been pushing things around, digging out what I can. We got metal that's gonna leave. I've been pulling any pieces of wood out because we can burn that. And well, I'll back down, load up the rest of that, then go dump this down there, and then start working on that culvert. How much we got in there? Oh, big load already. Look at that. This is what this thing was meant for. Got all of this picked up. Little bits here. I'll push it down to that pile. So the plan is back the truck down there, and we can load everything into it nice and easy. It's getting dark over there, but it's sunny over here, so it's raining toward north again. It's just these little storms. They're little pockets. They're big storms, little pockets. But I'll blade all this up into a pile down there. That way it's clean, no debris laying around, and we'll go up on top and load the last bit out. Oh yeah. So Bobcat did hit us up with some new merch for the boys when they come. What are you doing, puppy dog? You want to ride around? He went down to the neighbors again. He doesn't like the loud noises and me dropping concrete into that trailer. That's why that trailer is awesome. It's one of those trailers you really don't care about, but it gets the job done. Like, you care about it, but it's tough. Tough old girl. So Bobcat sent us some merch. When Isaiah shows his face again, or Aaron, we got hats, sweatshirts, and well, I got more merch for myself, and then they got sent some merch. So alrighty, my biggest worry down here is putting a nail through one of these tires. So but that's why I graded this so many times. But this is wood that I had tossed around after I graded it. Load the concrete, then we'll clean this up, we'll back down, and we'll load out everything else that's been burnt, and then the metal will get loaded when we get the box trailer. I keep saying that. It's going to take quite a bit more work than I think or anybody thinks getting that box trailer out and emptied. There is quite a lot of stuff in there, and I just want to dump it in the shop. You coming? He's all worked up, but he wants to do something. I know, you had to ride in the white truck yesterday. You can get in here if you want. We're only pulling ourselves. Wow, there's air in that seat now. Here. Air ride seat. Is that better? You're sitting up too high. And the reason why we're using this truck instead of the white truck, because I don't care about the rear tires on the white truck. The rear tires on the white truck are horrible. And the fact that it rained just enough, it would not make it out of here. But this will make it out, I hope. I did spin when I was trying to pull in and out, but there is manure from where we drain tanks and stuff like that. So it's got quite a little bit of a hump. I don't know. The UPS driver who just dropped off packages, he's like, so what are you doing? You rebuilding? What are you? And I just got a better view. And I said, roadway down and around is my plan. He goes, I like it. So I appreciate my UPS drivers. Oh, trailer's so long. I was like, come on. We don't have any turning. We gotta get a better running start than that, I guess. Oh, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. We're gonna get there. We are definitely gonna get there. no doubt in my mind we were gonna make it out. Now we know what we're doing. Little Mac power. Bulldog, baby. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of there. Hopefully we don't have a nail in the tire or nothing. You staying in or you getting out? Come on out. Yeah, just a little spinning and digging. These tires have been good, but I did back this other side into the curb a little bit. I hope it's okay. It's not like it matters. Oh yeah. My bad. Got a few pieces of concrete left. We've dug up most. John came up, checked it out. He goes, well, I was wondering how long it was gonna last. That tin there went on the roof in 75, I think he said. Yeah, he's like, so what's gonna go happen here? I said, roadway down and around. He goes, that would be good. So, of course, we're standing talking, and it starts raining heavy. Yanko's barking at us. Why were you barking? You wanted to throw the stick, but it hurts his ears when you bark. You don't listen. Not to that, bud. He listens, but he's revved up. He's bored. Alrighty, I'll load those last pieces. That big one right there, I cannot pick up. Well, I can't load over. I'll just carry it down there. That took longer than I thought, but we got most of the concrete, even the, well, the bigger sections. There's some little ones that can go in when we're putting fill in the dirt. I always forget. It's right here. Yeah, this machine's been kicking it hard. So, I gotta run, do some stuff. And if we get back in time, I'll dump this and we'll go over the embankment. Otherwise, we'll do that in the morning. We'll load out some dirt. We'll get that in a good spot down there. John said, I see you're widening it out. Yep, that is our plan. And then this will probably get sloped down nicely to there. It's going to take a lot of material to fill up that to get it where I think is good. I don't want any issues getting in and out. We got to figure out our stone locally. What is it, Hollandales? I said it wrong. The German-based company that is based out of German-owned company based out of Texas. Bought Carver, which is the big company around, with quarries and whatnot. So I was informed that prices are probably going to go up. That's usually what happens. So shout out to Carver for he built an empire, but they didn't buy all of Carver. They bought the quarries, I think. So getting driveway material and stuff like that is going to get more expensive, which it is business. But alrighty, we got to run, do our stuff, get supplies, get things, and either this is going to be the end of it, or we'll go back and I'll blend it all together. I don't even know. So appreciate you guys watching.